New Balance and Kawhi Leonard are going to be dropping yet another silhouette with the Kawhi Force. Now, before I go ahead and give my opinion on what I think of these sneakers, let me go ahead and say congratulations to Kawhi Leonard for signing his contract extension with the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, I am a Lakers fan, so it's kind of hard for me to give a congratulations, but when somebody does some big accomplishment like this, you gotta say and give your flowers. Kawhi Leonard got a 3-year extension with the Clippers for $153 million. So major congrats to Kawhi Leonard first and foremost. But let's go ahead and get into what I think about the Kawhi Force. Now, I've never talked about the Kawhis before on my channel, so I think that this is going to be a pretty interesting video to say the least. And I think it might be a pretty quick video because I think I'm going to get right to the point. So I've never owned a pair of New Balances, period, and let alone basketball sneakers. I have not done that. Sometimes with basketball sneakers and they're with an unknown name brand, sometimes you're a little skeptical on them. New Balance, of course, is a huge name brand, especially here in the United States. A lot of people own a pair of New Balances, but me, on the other hand, I don't own a single pair of New Balances. So with basketball sneakers, I am a little bit skeptical, but with me getting the AR1s, it's opened up my mind to realize that, you know, there's other sneakers out there that are fantastic, especially in unconventional ways. Like before, people probably didn't think that Puma Hoops was something that was going to be huge in the sneaker market in the basketball industry. But it turns out that Puma Hoops is actually one of my favorite basketball sneaker manufacturers. So, you know, some of these great sneakers come in very surprising packages, especially when it comes to name brands. Now, Kawhi Leonard is a very quiet soul, and it really expresses that sometimes in the sneakers that he gets, except for in the Kawhi Leonard Force. Now, in these Kawhi 4s, you're gonna see like this kind of pinkish red colorway that it really stands out. And for Kawhi Leonard, that's not something that is typically two things that come together when it comes to Kawhi, is being standoutish and then this quiet guy. So those two things don't collide. But to be honest, it's a really weird color combination with the reddish pink, you got the green, and then you got this black going on throughout it. And then the other colorway that's going to be dropping the soonest, which is going to be in March of 2024, is this white colorway with red touches and some off-white along with black. Now, the silhouette itself is not terrible per se, but it's not a pair of sneakers that I'm used to getting. There's nothing wrong with these sneakers, it's just not my cup of tea. I think that it's kind of reminding me of like an And One sneaker from like Walmart, to be honest. So I mean, I'm not knocking anybody, but the thing that makes it difficult for me to give it some highlights on it is the fact that it's $165 retail value, when at that point you can get a lot of sneakers at just $120, like a pair of the AE1s, or if you spend $130, you can get a pair of Mellows. So it's hard for me to sit here and say, yes, give the green light for the $165 for some Kawhis. Unless you're a huge fan of Kawhi Leonard, I personally would say this is not a cop, unless you can find them on sale somewhere. But $165 for a pair of New Balances is probably not going to be on the #1 hit list for me personally. So, as you can see, they have this white colorway, and they have this very dynamic pink and red kind of turnip colorway. So if either of these are something that you like, especially the silhouette and the colorway, go for it. And I'm sure if Kawhi Leonard and New Balance saw this video, their feelings would not be hurt, especially Kawhi Leonard. Especially with signing $153 million for 3 years. My opinion doesn't matter. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know if you will be copying the Kawhi Force. Anyways, peace.